really, I felt like this manga is like mixture of the Hollywood movie Backdraft and the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, the combination of those two. Yes, it makes sense, yes.
The Gengo is the main character, but he kind of loses everything.
It has such wonderful, like, dynamic paneling and also very big in Japanese spot. I'm Cody, and here with me is
Yoshi here. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much. In this podcast, two Japanese hosts explore about Japanese pop culture like manga, TV series, and samurai culture.
Yay, samurai culture.
Yeah, it's more of a culture, not like pop culture, but well, it's more of like a culture in pop culture, right? We talk about samurai manga.
Yep, and then last time we did talk about the Ikisagami, the last samurai standing.
Yeah.
And we would love to continue talking about this author and another work by this guy. Yes. Another author. So this time we're gonna be talking about this manga, the Oedo Fire Slayer, The Legend of Phoenix.
Yeah. It is an underdog story. So but yeah, Oedo Fire Slayer. It is about firefighters in Edo era and the legendary Hikuidori, the fire-eating bird, is like the nickname of the leader of firefighting team, right? It starts from the peak of his career. The Gengo is the main character, but he kind of loses everything. And he quits firefighting. But some of the samurai find him really talented and he has faith in him. So he kind of hired him as a leader of firefighting team again. And it is a really... I felt like this manga is like a mixture of the movie Backdraft, the Hollywood movie Backdraft.
Yeah, okay.
And the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because the combination of those two. Yes, it makes sense, yes.
In Edo era still, but it's a Backdraft and the Guardians of the Galaxy. And because the main story focuses on chasing down a arsonist, serial arsonist, and but to
and
catch
Backdraft
them,
is about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And also there is a backdraft element because the backdraft is explained in the manga too. Yeah, it is. It has a backdraft element, but still, to chase that guy down, they have to build a team from the ground, because the team is just a bunch of losers actually. To be honest, they don't really do anything anymore.
Yeah, they're not really capable of doing much of the work, right? So
but that's where it shines, right? Bunch of losers stick together and find another talent, find another member of the team, and they build a really great team of misfits to do a great thing.
Right. So in terms of that, it's almost like Guardian of the Galaxy, as you mentioned. Yeah.
Guardians
So
of
it's
the
a
Galaxy,
combination of those
Suicide Squad, the Expendables. That's a bunch of misfits stick together. I love that kind of story, and I was totally in love.
Yeah,
with this manga.
It's really rare to see the concept of firefighting and also the samurai era, kind of samurai theme put together.
Yeah, as a Japanese, I don't think I've seen any of TV shows or manga.
Me either.
Like that.
It's so new to us too.
Yeah, there should be several TV shows or manga focusing on firefighters in Edo era or in samurai era. But I've never seen one of those.
Me
and
either.
It is really rare, but the main story is really, I guess shonen manga-ish.
Yeah. I get that too. Yes.
Yeah, right.
I mean, to be honest, when I started reading this, I was like, oh, this is like super new. But at the same time, right from the beginning, I was thrown into this like battle in the middle of a collapsing building situation, right?
Yeah, it starts from the climax.
I know. I was like, wow, this is classic, but it looks like the end of the story.
Yeah.
And then from the start, the story is just packed with all the situations like that. But then at the same time, the story unfolds so well from the start. And as you mentioned, the protagonist, this Genko guy, so he actually is depicted in like a way that he is at his peak of his career, right?
Oh, yes.
But he kind of hits the bottom of his kind of career, his rock bottom once, right? And then try to fight his way back up from there. So that's how the story unfolds in this manga. But with that very strong beginning, I was hooked. Like I was hooked right away.
Yeah.
It would just I mean it looked like a climax, but it's just the opening act.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god. And then like after that, after reading the very first maybe 10 pages or so, I was like, how are they gonna unfold the story after this?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the greatest fire, the biggest fire in the first chapter. And you know, the Gengo, the main character, kind of saves the day. And I was like, well, that's it. But like the story continues.
Right, exactly.
I was hooked too. And the art is just amazing in this manga.
The art is amazing. Yes, we have to mention that for sure.
Yeah, it is so powerful. Of course, in the first chapter with the Gengo saving the day, but as the story unfolds, there is a sumo wrestler
coming in.
Yeah, coming in, and there's also another firefighting teams, and well, they have so many great panels that I would print it as a poster and put it in my walls. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it has such wonderful, like, dynamic paneling and also very, like, breathtaking double page spreads.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
I was actually reading on my iPad, but I was like,
okay.
I would love to see this in a physical copy because I would love to see those two pages together, you know?
Yeah, I recommend viewers of this channel, I highly recommend to read it on huge monitor.
Yeah.
Or like big tablet or something. Because the two spread pages was just really good.
Yeah,
really
and
good.
Of course, this is about firefighting. So there are many scenes with fire. So, but the art for it, it's just phenomenal. It's,
yeah.
It makes you feel like you're actually right there in the fire. And it's just amazing. And also, there are so many other very cool design motifs in the story. I don't want to spoil anything, but the the motif for the firefighter, and there's like the I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but the big tree that we see in the story. There is this one scene with this guy standing on a big tree, and that art was just breathtaking.
Oh yes. Please read it in huge monitor.
Yes, and all the details for all the like the Edo cities and all these amazing details in every single little houses in the story. Sometimes it's just like this like one tiny scene.
Oh yes.
But the background of the city just behind the character, it's just amazing.
Oh yeah, it's culturally really detailed, I think.
Yes.
I'm not a big history buff at all, but I found the one guy, or like several guys trying to sell red pepper right?
Yeah.
In the town.
It's kind of like a traditional vendor.
Yeah, it's
You're
a
walking
traditional
around
thing. Yeah.
on the street trying to
And
sell those peppers.
Yeah, those peppers, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And I was like, it doesn't affect stories at all, but it depicts the culture or like the atmosphere of the city really well, and it is really good. And also, I found it fascinating that the manga is basically mostly black and white, right?
Right.
Except for the color pages,
Mm-hmm.
like in the beginning or in the middle, but still you can feel the fire.
Yeah, and you can see the color in it,
Yeah,
even though it's not there.
yeah, it is really fascinating to me that it's just the art style is just so fascinating, really good.
It's just so dynamic.
Yeah, yeah.
In
I am
every single pages, and you can see it in details.
I am really sorry that I don't have enough vocabulary to explain it all, but it just
No, you
please
do.
just read it. Yeah, please just read it.
Yes, and you will see it for sure. What
Yeah.
we're saying, what we're talking
Yeah.
about. It's just amazing. And
Mhm.
even the story, it's very classic. It's like
Oh,
it's
yes, yes.
straightforward
Uh-huh.
and it's fully embraces that classicness.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would love to talk about this in detail, but that's gonna be a spoiler.
Yeah.
So I cannot. But it just, to be honest, it's just impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I was drawn to it right away from the beginning till the second volume that we have right now.
Yeah. Did you find it kind of frustrating that it is still just 2 volumes?
Well, at the end of the second volume, I was so eager to
Yeah.
read the next page, and I was like
Yeah.
turning, right? I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And I was like,
Yeah.
it's the end. I want to read the next page so bad.
That is really good kind of frustration, but
Yeah.
we are so hooked that we're kind of frustrated that it's only just 2 volumes. It has only 2 volumes, and I think the source material, the novel series already has a 11 or something, like just more than 10 books. So the story probably goes on
a lot more longer.
Yeah, a lot more longer.
I cannot wait to read the rest of it.
I've got to read it.
And then the second volume ends at this right moment that you're so eager to read the next page, you know?
It is really great.
How it ends is just amazing. I mean, like, in a way, I was like, oh my god, I want to read the next page. But how it ends is just,
Yeah, it is that kind of manga. It is that kind of manga. Yeah.
But, like, in the story, because the main character, the protagonist, Genko, kind of, hits the bottom of his career, and he tries to rebuild his life career and also rebuild this firefighting team. But the thrill of assembling the ultimate team.
Oh yes.
Is just.
Oh yes.
It's so exciting to read it.
Yeah. And also they have like kind of a disadvantage because the organization that hired the main character, they don't really want to pay for the firefighting team because it doesn't make money, right? So the organization or the prefecture, they don't want to pay for it that much, but they need the best of the best,
to build this
fire.
Team.
Yeah, so that's what makes it really interesting, and also makes the Gengo so charismatic that he doesn't attract people by money, but more by his
personality.
Yeah.
And I have to say, not only the protagonist, but each character joins after. They do have their own story.
Oh, yes.
And, like, seeing all these stories overcoming their own struggles, it's such a classic way, but so powerful.
Yeah. It is really well. The basically the team needs all kinds of people, right? Like they need the huge, strong guy. They need a lightweight, just fast, running fast kind of guy. They need smart guy, and so they have to look for like
All these
everywhere.
talented people, right?
Yeah, all these talented people from everywhere, like sumo wrestler, or like other firefighting team, or like a maybe some other places. And it is really, and each of them has their struggle, as you said, and it just, I love the. I don't want to spoil anything, but I love the sumo wrestler story so much. Him and his mother's story.
I think his name was Torajiro.
Oh yes, yes. Torajiro and his
Such a
mom's
lovely character.
Yeah, the story is just so good. It is so good.
I mean, because we have only until up to volume 2 right now, we don't have that many characters yet in the story, but I'm assuming because we already had such amazing characters already in the story. I just cannot wait to find out who's gonna come in next.
Yeah. One of the things I loved about this story is how they depict Shinnosuke, the sub leader. He is, well, first he is really undermotivated, like less motivated than others. But he kind of, picks up the knowledge of, or like picks up a experience to what it takes to be a firefighter. And he kind of reveals his talent at some point and surprises the main character, Gengo. I love how it builds up the characters, and it's just Shinnosuke's. I'm really looking forward to seeing Shinnosuke in
his own
future
story.
volumes. Yeah, because it's not really explained that much yet, but it will. It will
probably
be for
probably
sure.
Yes.
It's such a great character, so it will be explained.
And also, even for the main character, Gengo, like he has retired right once in his past.
Yeah.
But that hasn't been fully revealed why he has.
Oh, yeah.
So I love to read that story too.
Yeah, he says a tiny bit of the story, but
like he
it's not
doesn't
fully
really
explained.
explain why, like what exactly happened.
Oh, I need to
so
read it
maybe
more.
we get to read that.
I should probably start reading the novel because I cannot wait.
Oh, I'll just wait for the manga to come out.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
Because I love the art so much. I'm pretty sure the novel is amazing too. But after I read the manga, I'll go to the novel.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, so as you said, so this theme is so rare to see, right? We don't really get to...
Yeah.
We didn't really have anything similar like this in manga series, I believe.
Yeah, samurai and firefighters. I don't think so.
So because of that, I feel like the stuff, the thoughts we get from reading this manga is also really different from what we usually get from other mangas. Because I never thought of it, I never give a thought about how firefighters system worked in the other era.
Oh yeah. I kind of know that the firefighting teams are, basically a bunch of town people, people from town, like carpenters. They, just as their second job, they have to stick together and distinguish fire. But I didn't know that samurai did the same thing. Samurai had to do the firefighting thing. I actually didn't know that, and it's such an interesting story. And also, it is I assume that it was a really difficult position because the townies, they don't really get paid for firefighting, right? They have main job, and they just distinguish fire.
Yeah, but they have to do it to protect their houses,
right?
protect their regions.
Yeah, and also they kind of get paid, but they have to, buy
kind of use the money to buy the gear.
for the utility or gears. But samurai, they get paid for being samurai, basically. And all their job is, well, one of the like Gengo's job is they should fight fire, and they get paid. So I assume that the town people, they don't really like samurai that much.
The samurai firefighters.
Yeah, because they get paid. But when they succeed,
a lot more.
When they succeed, they will cheer for them. But when they, fail to fight fire, I'm pretty sure they're gonna, blame the samurai firefighters. Because they're more professional. They should be more professional.
Right, with like better
all the resources they have. Yeah. But the thing is, they don't really want to get they don't really want to pay that much money. So I assume that was a really difficult position. And Gengo, so much responsibility, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, like, all of these things, I never thought about it until I actually read this manga.
Yeah.
So it kind of like opened a new perspective for me too, in a historical way. Like, I never thought about it, and I was like, when I was reading it, I was like, oh, I never thought about like the relationship between those like townies firefighters and also the samurai firefighters. Like how they were, like competing each other maybe, or what they might be feeling towards each other.
Oh yeah. Also, samurai firefighters, they have to dress well.
Right. With like very fancy gear.
Yeah. I was like, well, it wasn't really in the main story, but I think it's between the episodes they have like explanation of what they kind of are. And samurai firefighters, they have to dress well because they're samurai. They need to
look good.
Do things in style. And I was like, that was so samurai to focus on not what they do, but what they try to be, or like what they are looked, And I was like, oh, the townies, they won't like it that much. I assume they won't like it. Yeah, right.
And also one of the things that I kind of noticed is that there was like one scene that a person actually started a fire, and that character gets in trouble because of it, of course.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this actually reminds me of something that I know, like the historical story.
Oh, okay.
And so I did look up, and there is, of course, I mean, there is a story about this one person setting a fire and then getting executed for it. The person got a death penalty for starting a fire in the Edo era.
Okay.
And how this story kind of depicts that character in the in manga, and then how it is kind of like told in a historical story. They do share a lot of elements, and they do have a lot of similarities.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, maybe this author actually took the idea of the actual event that happened in the history. So I was just looking, and like I was just wondering about it.
I kind of felt the same way when I was reading a Ikisagami, the Last Samurai Standing, because they share the same author, and I think in Ikisagami we had the Lord Okubo, who is really famous in Japan. You see his beard and you kind of notice that's Lord Okubo. That kind of famous. And I kind of paid attention in history class
That's good.
So that's a good thing. But I kind of paid attention to the history class. So I really immediately noticed when I see Lord Okubo that he's going to be assassinated in the end.
Because he
And
was.
yeah,
In the history,
and
yes.
in the history, in real history, he gets assassinated, and it was really well depicted in manga and also in the TV shows, and probably in the original novel. And I felt like the author is really good at handling the real
historical
history.
facts.
Yeah, into
and
the
adapt
fictional.
that into his story.
Yeah, I felt he's really good at it, and that's what it is. I think that's what it is in the Oedo Fire Slayer.
Because that scene really reminded me of the story I learned in the past. I was like, oh, this might be it. And I did look up and how the character is depicted in the story. It's so much like the actual event that happened in the history. I was like, oh wow.
Did you learn Did you learn that story in history class or other?
I actually
like
do not remember where I got that from, but I think I read it in in a manga.
Oh yeah,
a manga
have
about
so
history.
many historical manga.
Yeah.
So.
Or maybe I learned it from the history class. I have no idea. But then I really that story kind of popped in my head when I was reading the manga. I was like, oh, this looks so similar. The story is so similar. So I did look up and I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, so maybe we'll see more of those. It might be a little hard for the Western reader to notice those because these stories, I mean, some of the Japanese people wouldn't know about those, the events that happened in the past either. So
I didn't know that story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, so
I'm not
I'm not really fully uncovering everything. So it might be hard for you guys to understand what I'm saying. But okay, so I did tell Yoshi what I was talking about in detail. And it was like, oh, I didn't know. I don't know any of the events that happened in history that's like that. So we did look up, and it was like, So
on the Wikipedia page, I was like, this is
we're
the
looking
exact
up
thing.
the Wikipedia page.
Sorry about it. I don't want to I don't want to reference it, but it's just easy read. So
that's very true. Yes.
Really, I just looked up in Wikipedia page, and there was a picture of that case, and I was like, this is the exact same thing happened in this manga.
Yeah,
so it was really fascinating.
We're probably gonna have more of those, maybe.
In
the third or fourth volume. Who knows?
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I cannot wait. Yeah, I mean the art is amazing. The story is great with all the classicness that we would love.
Yeah.
All the people who love reading manga, I think they're gonna fall in love with this manga.
Yes, and also the culture of Edo. It is really good. I think it was a kind of appeared in Fire Force, the manga, the anime series.
Yep.
Where I think the 7th firefighters who were in Asakusa, they were kind of the same. They have the same vibe as the firefighters in this manga. Really old school, classic Edo type of guys. They don't talk a lot, but they're really professional. And really it is really hard to talk to, but really likable and charismatic. And it is really this manga is really good. Depicting those atmosphere.
Yep. And also, there are only 2 volumes, as we mentioned. There are only 2 volumes out now, so it's easy to catch up at this point. And then I heard that there's going to be an anime starting soon. Probably next year, right?
I cannot wait.
So this is the perfect timing to start reading this manga. Just read chapter 1 first, and then I'm pretty sure you're going to love it. So, so once you read it, so drop your thoughts in the comments, please. We'd love to see.
Definitely.
Yeah, we would love to know what you think of this manga. All right, so there's of course there's original novels, and then there's gonna be anime coming.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Well, we have a lot to read. So,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So this show is supported by the Manga app and Maki, and the manga we talked about today, the Oedo Fire Slayer, The Legend of Phoenix, is available on Maki. So please make sure to check it out.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us and rate and leave a comment. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.